Much of the attention in the bankruptcy case of the Archdiocese of New Orleans has revolved around the money the church could pay to those who have sued it for alleged clergy sex abuse. Patricia Moody is chairperson of the committee representing hundreds of abuse survivors involved in the 5-year-old proceedings.
They've put this off for 5 years. They knew when they went in that they should have had a plan to resolve the bankruptcy. And here we are 5 years later, and we're struggling still.
Both sides recently announced a tentative deal that calls for a roughly $180 million settlement, a figure some survivors say is far too low. But there's another aspect in the bankruptcy which does not involve money, what are called non-monetary provisions. In this case, a set of reforms to improve policies and procedures for reporting claims of clergy sex abuse within the Archdiocese. Moody says such a system did not exist when she was abused.
If you could put yourself in the shoes of a victim, an abuse victim, a child abuse victim, it never ends. And we'll take this to our last breath, but this will help.
Patricia Moody says the abuse she suffered started in the 1960s when she was just 8 years old. For Moody, reforming the church is more important than any dollar amount.
You can never repay or pay for the damages that were done to any of the victims, but the non-monetaries will make us feel like it was not for nothing, and then we can move through life and we can put some closure to what has happened to us, knowing that it will not happen to another child.
As part of its bankruptcy, the Archdiocese of New Orleans has stated it hopes to become the gold standard for child protection. On Friday, federal judge Meredith Grable called the non-monetary proposal a, quote, unprecedented and innovative process to renew trust in the church. Moody believes it could bring devout Catholics back to the faith.
I myself, want to continue my faith, and I want to be able to know that I'm safe in church.
The judge set a date of July 15th for a formal settlement to be presented. If an agreement isn't reached by then, the money and the protections many survivors are pushing for could be lost. In New Orleans, Tan Trung, Fox 8 Local First.